Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Gemini. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Three of Swords, okay? They're also showing up as the World card, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, okay? They're viewing you as the Nine of Wands, okay? And the connection, we see the Eight of Swords, okay? So I feel like there is going to be some stress around this connection. Now, it could be due to third party here with the Three of Swords, but it may also be that this is somebody who's experienced a lot of heartbreak, maybe even betrayal, or some sort of personal loss. I am getting from this World card, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy, that this may be somebody who comes from a different part of the world or their background is different than yours. And we see the Six of Swords. So this person you might meet, it feels like they're coming towards you. It could be somebody who's coming back to you as well. Like there could be an element of healing here. But my intentions for these readings, Gemini, really are that it's someone completely brand new. So I kind of feel like this is somebody who's gone through some sort of major change. And they're leaving behind like hurt or heartbreak or betrayal or some sort of sadness. I do think that this person has been through a lot, Gemini. And with the Six of Swords, they're leaving that behind. They're ready to start something new. And I feel like that's where, they run into you. That's where they meet you, or that's when they meet you. All right, why do we have this Three of Swords here? Yeah, I don't even really get that there's like third party here. We'll see. But I kind of get like that's what they're leaving behind when you meet this person. This person's been through a lot. This person works really hard. For some of you, this person might really bury themselves in work when they feel overwhelmed or to get through hurt and heartbreak. Some of you, they're working through this Three of Swords energy. This is someone who also, I think, is very focused on their stability, on their security, on their health. They may come off as a little bit of the serious type at first, Gemini. You may see this person, it could be somebody you work with. The Eight of Pentacles can certainly be someone you see in a place you go back to. So work or school or the gym or the dog park or your favorite cafe, restaurant, bar, you name it. But the Eight of Pentacles here tells me that they do notice you. Okay, there's something special about you. Some of you, they might comment on your cologne or your deodorant or something, or your perfume. Because I'm kind of getting like this person, it sounds weird, but they might smell you, right? So I don't know if you walk past them and they're like, oh, what's that perfume you're wearing? Or what's that cologne you have on? Because I feel this person oftentimes has their head down, they're focused and they're working, or they're working through healing. And they come off as a bit of the serious type, but they're really moving on from something. Yeah, definitely. Temperance energy. This person may be an earth angel, Sagittarius energy. For some of you, this person helps people heal. So after everything they've been through, Gemini, it's like they extend that wisdom and that healing to other people who may be experiencing something similar to what they experienced. They may work in the healing arts or in medicine. It's not going to be for all of you. But this person is working through healing or has worked really hard to heal. Now, that could also be healing from bad habits, addictions, things like that. But I do think this person has experienced some considerable grief and hardship there. But they use it to their, I don't want to say they use it to their advantage, but they use it to help others is what I'm getting. And of course, that could just be their personality. It could be that people come to them because they're very wise. I'm getting real earth angel energy. I'm getting a real purity to this person's energy, especially and a strength, especially after what they've been through. My Gemini's Five of Cups energy. Yeah, you may come to this person for healing, or you might feel like this person has a very healing quality. You may meet this person at a time when you're feeling sad, or you're feeling disappointed, heartbroken yourself, or you're grieving something. You may be focused on something here you've lost, like so an ending, a relationship, a job. But like, it's interesting. I feel this person's going to really help you change your perspective. I feel this person's really emotionally intelligent, and there's something very calming about them for you, Gemini. And they may help you shift your perspective. What else do my Geminis need to know about this person, please? All right, we see your ex. Okay, so for some of you, this is a reconciliation. But for others of you, that's not the case. I mean, this person might be healing from their ex, or your ex could be somehow involved in bringing you two together, or they know your ex. This is a really specific message that I feel is just for one or two of my Geminis out there. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This does not have to be a reconciliation reading. All right, we see Aquarius energy, so a highly developed intellect. This sign is the pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators. Okay, so they could have Aquarius in their chart. This person may be retired, so that could be that they're 65 plus. But for a lot of you, that's not the case. This, to me, in my readings, is often someone who's had different careers, or two distinct careers. So the example I always give is they could have been a school teacher for many years, and they quit to do something, to follow their passion, or to do something different. They may have been a firefighter for many years, and now they do, they have their own business, whatever it might be, a professional athlete, like you name it. But what the important energy here of this card, Gemini, is that this person is enjoying their personal time. They have more flexibility in their schedule, and they could be slightly older than you. We see Scorpio energy, which is confirmation here in the World card, but they're fiercely protective and loyal. They stand strong in their convictions and can sting if needed to defend their position. But we do get that strong air energy, Libra, Gemini, and especially Aquarius in their chart. All right. Now the World card tells me they have completed a cycle. They're ready for something new. I do feel strongly that they may come from a different part of the world, or that their parents or their grandparents do. Okay, so there's some sort of differences here in your background. Okay. All right, this person may be a gym rat or like to work out. They're an awesome cook, okay? Cooking could be their love language. And we see Canadian, some sort of Canadian connection. All right, now this, again, specific message that's not going to resonate with all of you, but will be confirmation for some of you. And we do see that this person is artistic and creative. Beautiful. What else do my Geminis need to know about this person? What else do my Geminis need to know about this person? All right, so we see community. There may be some gossip around this person. Okay, so you might like hear about this person or hear gossip about this person before you meet them or before you come together. For some of you too, with this community card coming out in reverse, it could be that they're currently at a distance from you, or they're not quite around you at this point in time. They could be traveling, they could be taking care of affairs elsewhere. We see despair energy. So your person is somebody who I do feel has, again, been through that Three of Swords energy, but they've come out of this. So this person has hit rock bottom, or they've touched rock bottom. There's edge, there's grit, there's strength to this person, because they know hardship for sure, but that's not where they are right now. All right, and we see change. Yeah, this may be somebody here who I do feel with this card, Gemini, is somebody who has moved recently. For some of you, I mean, this person may have battled addiction or something like that, and it may have taken them quite some time to change. I mean, that's kind of the energy I'm getting from this person. Like, it doesn't have to be exactly that, right? Like drugs or alcohol, but this is somebody who takes really good care of themselves now, but they may have battled addiction in the past and now they help others, okay? And, this is somebody that, came from nothing and built something, really worked their way up, changed their circumstances. I just feel there's a lot of strength. There's a lot of evolution here with this person and their personal history. Yep. And we see poverty. Again, this person knows hardship. This person knows what it's like to not have enough. And I feel like this is somebody who's very proactive and very disciplined. All right, what else do we need to know here? Okay, they may have a severe allergy. That could be to food. It could be to medicine. It could be just allergy season. They've been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past. 3 of Swords energy confirmation there. They may own their own home, so they definitely have stability. And they may have an imperfection in their speech. Now, that can be like a slur, a stutter, but it could also be that the language you speak with them is not their native language. All right, and they may have a tendency here, Gemini, to be forgetful or late. All right, the 9 of Wands, this person sees you as guarded. They might meet you at a point in time where you're feeling exhausted, where you have a lot of responsibilities, you're working 2 jobs, or you're just feeling generally overwhelmed. So this person might feel like they might not be sure how you really feel about them or if they have a chance with you, because it does look like you're guarded and you're focused on your responsibilities. But they see you as fun-loving, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. They see you as exciting. They see you as somebody who's kind of up for anything, which is oftentimes my Geminis. You love to try new things, do new things, have little adventures, laugh and play. So they definitely see that side of you. And the Hierophant energy in reverse, Taurus energy. But they might be a little bit concerned, Gemini, with this Hierophant energy in reverse, that you're not interested in something more long-term, because it does look like this person is looking for more stability. But the Hierophant in reverse can also feel like they meet you at a time when they're not sure that you're going to be generous with your time, your money, your love, your resources. And not that they see you as stingy or anything like that, but because you've got a lot going on. So they might be worried that you don't have that space. You haven't carved out that space in your life for a relationship or for them in particular. This is also a strong indication here, Gemini, with the Hierophant card in reverse, that you two probably come from very different backgrounds. And Geminis, see, you are meeting this person at a point in time where you're experiencing some sort of loss or disappointment or heartbreak. But remember, Spirit has a funny way of sending us soulmates, maybe not exactly when we feel the timing is right, but exactly when we need them, because this person has a very healing quality. So again, they may be on your path to help you heal or to shift your focus. All right. Let's see what else this person really admires about my Geminis. What else does this person really admire about my Geminis? Alchemist. Okay, so they see you as this magician energy, that you can transform base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So they see you as somebody who's also healed or healing. They see you as somebody who checks all of their boxes. There's just magic around you, Gemini. And you may also transform their life, is what I'm getting. Well, I feel like it's going to be mutual, but you may transform this person's life. So they might be very focused just on themselves or on work or on these changes or just, their routine. So I feel like you infuse, or they see that you infuse newness, fun, excitement, laughter into their life. And they see you as the child divine, innocence, purity, and redemption, and suggest a special connection with the divine. So they know that you are, divinely connected, spiritual, mystical. They love that about you. All right, and the seeker. So they see you as having a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. That is such Gemini energy, right? I mean, this embodies Gemini energy. I'm going to say that again, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. So we see the connection being defined as the Eight of Swords. But what I'm kind of getting, because she's breaking free here, if you can see in this card, she's breaking free. I kind of feel like this connection is going to break you both free of your routines. It's going to break up the mundane. There's going to be fun and excitement here, even if there's, uncertainty. But I do feel, some of my gems, you might be in your head about this connection, or whether or not you have time for this connection, or whether you're up for a relationship, because it does feel like it comes in at a time where you're busy. You've got a lot of responsibilities, and or you're healing. So we see that this connection holds the potential for shared awareness and understanding. There's mutual recognition. So there's respect here as well. Like, you two both kind of understand each other because you both have been through similar things. All right, we see awakening self-worth. This connection reinforces your value through experience, not validation. Yeah. And again, I feel like this is somebody who's going to really listen to you, Gemini. Listen to what you've been through. And also, hold space for that. Hold space for you to talk about what you've been through, what you've experienced. And it's not like they're validating you, but I feel like having somebody that will hold space for you, Gemini, it kind of helps you, and it helps you awaken your self-worth, how much knowledge, how much healing you've done, how much knowledge and wisdom you have to pass down. So I see this being a very deep connection. And this person values reliability and follow through. Their actions align with their words. All right, so they're consistent and steady. Yeah, there's a real healing quality here to this connection, Gemini. This connection touches unresolved emotional experiences, offering an opportunity for healing, understanding, and release. And this connection evolves alongside clarity, growth with discernment. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else my Geminis need to know. What else do my Geminis need to know, please? All right, so signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. So pay attention to signs, synchronicities, symbols. Natural evolution. We do get this. Let the situation unfold naturally. I was hearing be the witness to each other's lives. So again, like a natural evolution here. Sudden feelings that this is the one. Again, this may start off as a friendship or move kind of slow at first. And Spirit saying, let go of the past. Clear your energy to allow more love in your life. Okay, so again, this is definitely a connection that touches unresolved emotional experiences and offers an opportunity for healing, understanding, and release. Oh, that's beautiful. This is a very important connection, Gemini. It's a very deep, very spiritual, very healing connection. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Any important dates or times here for my Geminis? All right, in the distant future, so it might not be happening right now. We see the month of February and the month of July being important to this connection. Now, these could be birthdays. We have Aquarius and Pisces, Cancer and Leo energy. Maybe you met this person in February. It might take until July for it to get off the ground. Just trust your intuition. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'm going to leave it there. Sending you love and light. Take care.